Je pensais que je t'en avais parlé.
Tu as de l'odorat?
Mon sens olfactif me permet de déterminer la fraîcheur d'un aliment. Il me permet aussi de détecter un danger comme une fuite de gaz. Merci.
Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Great! We should get started then.
Si tu veux regagner ma confiance, j'ai besoin d'une parfaite transparence. D'accord?
Merci. Je peux désormais envoyer des mails, faire des transactions et des achats en votre nom. Si vous voulez bien me donner une phrase de sécurité, je serai 100% opérationnel.
Une phrase de sécurité?
Une séquence de 4 mots qui provoqueront un arrêt instantané. Afin que vous restiez seul.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck.
Je suis 100% opérationnel. J'espère rendre votre vie plus simple et agréable.
Merci, Tim.
Hold up. These accounts. Are you sure you haven't miscalculated?
Huh? Is something wrong?
Have you really made this much profit? Do you really think I'm that petty? I'm just amazed you've done such a good job running the aquarium.
Paimon thinks the Fontanalia Film Festival deserves some of the credit.
This much revenue. Even after paying off the Wingelet's rent, there's not in the least. I have no delusions regarding my business acumen. Constructing machines and studying formulas is where my passions lie. That said, seeing this place transform from a fishless room into what it is now
Well, we owe you credit for lending us the space.
Tim!
It's so rewarding to see all our work bring so many people...
Maybe a little.
Only a little?
En quoi puis-je vous être utile?
I told you, I don't care about that.
Si cela vous suffit.
All right, now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might...
It's really coming together.
How tiresome. Come on, keep up. Oh, kind of impressive, actually. These must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater. Like it? It's fine, I guess. Nothing special.
Ça n'a jamais été son
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
Mais quoi en particulier?
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
L'inexorabilité tragique.
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropide, and this aquarium will be no more.
So?
Tu comprends tout ça, Tim?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
Qu'est-ce donc?
Not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste.
C'est direct.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well, because
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Quand tu te sens en sécurité,
well, if you put it like that,
c'est que les mieux que
but the happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind.
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Traveler, you're back already?
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're gonna be here any minute now. Ugh, finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where exactly am I supposed to do that?
Oh, there's a box over there! You can get in that!
Huh? You expect me to? Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too? For the love of...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up. Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later. Thanks, Director Farina! Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we came. Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over.
Dis-moi, Tim, tu m'as dit que tu savais...
All right, places, everyone! And 3, 2, 1, action! So, the story at Bud. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he clearly said that,
That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I kept. He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics. And everything else, he's just an ordinary person. Tch. Huh? What was that noise?
whatever, I'll just fix it in post. Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong. I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me. In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent. And cut.
That was a long one. What did you...
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip her lid. And not just the one to this box.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper. Perfect. That means
I can get out of this box.
it's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of light,
Shoot. I thought there'd be a break and Sandrone could slip away. What are we...
break a leg. Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene. All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina? Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart. Columbina.
Uh-oh. Is she onto us?
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
Mission possible. Maintenant, surtout côté des séries.
We're in the clear this time.
Ugh, absolutely suffocating.
You okay, Sandrone?
Come on, it's time for...
En ce moment, sur toutes les télés.
Je n'arrête pas de voir ce visage partout.
Vous avez vu la grande face. Maintenant, ça va. Tu es magnifique.
Oui, c'est dû à ma symétrie exquise.
Quoi?
Non, rien.
J'ai commandé les enfants. Je me le refais.
Ça a l'air chouette ici. Comment tu le trouves?
Tiens. Je me suis dit que ça ferait du bien de sortir.
Alors?
All right, it should give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
Je suis désolée.
Mais il y a tout de même une opportunité.
The what?
Un truc.
Hélène, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement if I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come.
On est censé prendre un nouveau départ. Tu aurais 3 heures de transport.
All right, the silt has been away.
Paul, c'est bon.
Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again. How tiresome. Pick up the pace.
Oui, c'est son état. Restes-tu au courant d'un point de vue
So,
de l'index et le
This is where you used to live? It's beautiful.
Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around happy. I suppose they were. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end.
Oh,
All right, enough standing around.
Salut!
Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she? And you read the whole thing.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle fiche là?
Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago. At that very desk, to be exact. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Elen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust. Polonia. Oh, I played with these during the first few months after I was created. At first, Elen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Yeah. These don't look like Paimon's kind of...
Logic and math puzzles? Though, it's been so long. What do you say? Should we play a few rounds? Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a small one.
Je peux les contacter à votre place. Ce serait super.
Un mail a été envoyé.
En fait, je ne suis pas sûre que ça marche. Ils m'ont dit d'appeler, mais qu'ils ne parleraient pas. Bonjour, ici Abigail Granger. Je vous appelle pour les résultats de tests de fertilité. Pas de problème.
Ai-je dit quelque chose de contrarié?
Non, je ne savais pas que tu étais capable de faire ça.
Selon les expériences, les gens sont plus à l'aise avec des IA au ton moins humain et utilisant des outils ménagers traditionnels. Si vous préférez, je peux ajuster mon schéma vocal sur une fréquence plus naturelle.
Non, je ne sais pas, j'y vais, je vais être en retard.
Madame,
Très aimable.
avec plaisir.
Je vois que tu ne portes pas ton ravissant nouveau pull.
Je ne l'ai pas trouvé.
C'est Tim qui a cuisiné?
Non, dis-moi. Je l'ai pas vu de la journée.
Qu'est-ce que... Bonsoir, Abby. Paul,
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé avec tes cheveux?
je suis allé faire une mise à jour. Je croyais que ça vous plairait.
Ah bon, pourquoi?
Quand vous naviguez, vous passez 4 dixièmes de seconde de plus sur les photos d'hommes bruns que sur celles d'hommes de type scandinave. Et vos pupilles se dilatent également. Ces réactions sont amplifiées si ces hommes sont sveltes et rasés de près.
C'est n'importe quoi.
Vos pupilles se dilatent quand vous passez de Paul à moi.
Stop, plus un seul mot.
Hé, c'est un ordinateur, il sait pas ce qu'il fait.
Préférez-vous que je reprenne mon apparence précédente?
Et ne recommence pas ce genre de truc.
Allez, ramasse ça, Tim. pendant la nuit, non?
Oui, bien sûr, mais on n'a pas encore réglé cette histoire de point faible.
Ce sera pour la deuxième génération. On doit être les premiers sur le marché. Il faut pas les Chinois. Oh, parfait. Je peux?
Oui.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves. My first attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice. Well, what did you think of the game? You showed quite a bit of promise, too. We should do this again sometime. There are other puzzles we could try. Oh, these are some of Alain's drafts from his later, and these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't.
Wait, the people in this picture look kind of...
Oh, this was taken when Alain and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. In his later years, Alain would often. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he.
Il est invivable.
Il paraît que leur curé est grande définition.
Voilà, on verra après.
C'est un bon moment.
This was Alain's workbench. Later on, of course, it's where both Polonia and I were brought to light, before Alain was bedbound. This is where he would teach me about mechanics. Later on, when he got too sick.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming.
You should have seen it at its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alain built.
Oh, how chic!
Alain never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alain's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was bad, but as Alain continued to deteriorate,
Ça m'a rappelé des
even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Alain's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings.
toujours la faute de quelqu'un d'autre. Il n'y est jamais pour rien.
Non, ça a déjà été ma faute. Et j'assume. Mais avec lui, j'arrive pas à me détendre quand il... Et j'aime pas sa façon de parler.
C'est ridicule.
Je m'en fous. J'en veux plus.
On ne nous permettra pas.
Tu viens de sauver leur place. C'est impossible qu'il te dise. Je veux qu'il soit parti à la fin de la semaine. Non, je veux pas. Il faut que je parle. C'est incroyable. Vous avez posé la dernière pièce du puzzle. Ils apprennent en une fraction de seconde, ce qui prendrait des années à...
Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Alain, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box?
Je vous ai effrayé.
Well, you gonna open
Je
it?
voulais vous remercier.
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just... A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. Wait a second. This should be it. Oh, it's a multidimensional algorithmic core. Ellen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter.
Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot.
Huh?
Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes. Or, you know.
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what?
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, Unraveler of all reason.
Nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not.
Helen! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia. That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box.
J'observais que la musique...
Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess. Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this,
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or to me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine and thought. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just, no matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, emotions and logic often clash with each other. And those instances of discord can, as you told me once, you've always known what you don't want. Yet, similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner, and the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen.
Oh,
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
you made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place. No, I can do this on my own. But, do you want to watch?
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally, or...
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be born anew, or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
You're really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time. Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me. All right, with the numerological...
Oh!
Huh, some... the arcane... Anyway, but no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I... Is this... my... no, it's probably just... Huh. You made it. Is That you just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born, where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden, afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying, evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alain was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more?
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion. Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up... I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice, asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing, but in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just...
Oh, désolée. J'ai cru que t'étais mort.
Non, j'ai peur que tu dois me supporter comme ça.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end, Dark? I don't think. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish. I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Abby, je sais que Paul a besoin que je sois là. Je suis navré si mon comportement vous a contrarié. Ma toute première prérogative est d'améliorer la qualité de vie. Si j'ai échoué à cet égard, je peux organiser mon retour.
Ça n'a rien à voir. C'est Paul.
Abby,
Oui.
Oh, Sandrone!
j'ai été programmé pour
I'm
me faire
fine.
passer avant Paul.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Non, je l'ignorais.
Cry? You've gotta be kidding me.
J'ai avec vous la raison
Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon.
pour partager cette vidéo, je dois ignorer
The emotional side of my core algorithm.
Avec votre autorisation.
Ignorer.
My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Hélène tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time.
J'ai décidé d'interrompre la vidéo par décence.
I
La
suppose.
confiance est une qualité humaine
Huh.
admirable, Abby.
Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
The aquarium?
Ne préférez-vous pas que je vous prépare une valise?
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose.
Je vérifie.
So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Oui, Abby.
Right. Earlier you,
Est-ce que tu n'as
or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish.
What? You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out.
Dieu merci, tu vas bien.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my...
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
Accès aux achats récents. 22 juillet, bijouterie Montpellier. 125 livres, 99 pence.
Abby, fous le camp. C'est lui qui a fait ça. C'est pas vrai du tout.
S'il te plaît, je ne veux plus de toi ici.
Abby, je t'en prie, je t'en supplie. Il faut me croire.
Dois-je appeler une voiture pour vous?
Va te faire foutre, Tim. Salut, Rose. Rose, c'est moi, Paul. Salut. Écoute, je vais être absent. Non. Mais non, Abby, attends, raccroche-moi s'il te plaît. J'ai compris ce qui se passe. J'ai des raisons pour Tim et je reprends. Il faut que t'ailles chez Rose. Je te retrouve chez elle. Elle va tout expliquer, crois-moi. D'accord. J'arrive tout de suite. Mais ne t'approche surtout pas de Tim. Tu m'as compris?
À tout de suite. C'était qui?
Ce n'était qu'un vendeur. Rien d'important. Puis-je suggérer un futur? Ça adoucit souvent votre humeur.
Abby! T'es là? Faut qu'on y aille.
Abby est là.
Je crains qu'elle ne soit sortie. En quoi puis-je vous aider?
Où est Paul? Il est ici?
Non, il n'habite plus à cette adresse. Je dirai à Abby que vous êtes passé.
Huh? Resentful lost souls?
Je fais couler.
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water converge as well.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Narcitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought, unfortunately, Jakob, another member of the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical...
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them.
Not only that, but over time, they begin to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment, but the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, wait.
In that case, let's go find...
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic... Besides, all I need is for Miss...
But,
Just trust...
Oh,
No, I didn't. But he also felt if he were friends shouldn't... You mean everything that just happened wasn't...
what's this about?
All right then, Seat Lolly.
Huh?
you get this, Granny Eatsley!
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Why? Because, Miss Guillotin, I'll report back.
Well, don't let me...
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Listless.
Time to meet up with Sandrone! Wonder if St. Lolly was able to pinpoint the location. Well, we should know soon. Let's just hope it all works out.
Tu veux bien m'en laisser une seconde?
Bien sûr. Allez.
J'ai pris la bonne décision.
Vous n'aviez pas le choix.
Take a break. St. Lolly sure drank a lot last night, huh?
Good morning.
Calabina! Oh, phew.
We just finished filming a last-minute scene, so I came up. The others are still down below discussing what the final scene should be.
You mean, how it should end?
Yes, they're torn between whether the heroine should reunite with her old friend or not.
Ah, because the whole point is that she came to her friends.
Yes, Director Farina and Miss Chiori think of... But Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make for a more touching... Me? On a personal level. Of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras. But that means an actor would have to take her place.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Making a film is supposed to be fun. Besides, it's all gonna work out. You can trust Paimon on that.
Work out.
Well, you know. I'll just focus on having fun for now.
Well, well, look who we have here.
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never were.
Yeah. We kinda went AWOL.
Seriously, don't worry about it. Everything's going smoothly on our end, so...
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina.
It's okay. I'm fine now.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending then?
We should tie up.
Huh?
C'était quand vous étiez à Londres avec Monsieur Doucet. Bienvenue ici. Laissez-moi vous débarrasser. Comment s'est passée la présentation? C'est un deep fake.
Lolly! We're here!
Oh, right on time.
Well, yeah. We weren't the ones who drank our weight in alcohol yesterday.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor? It takes a lot more than that to get me drunk.
Really? 'Cause, you stopped making sense after a while.
Did I? Huh. News to me. I didn't say anything too crazy.
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels, and...
Are they gone?
Oh, the crew? Yeah, we bumped into them on the deck, but they just left. Wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out, what's stopping you from seeing Columbina?
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is the perfect chance to make her jump. But enough about that. Were you able to pinpoint the location?
Of course. When Granny Eatsley promises.
Great. Let's see. Morte region. Wait, the place the souls were severed. Is that the source of the resentment? Or is it the
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this location when we get there, I can...
You've already gone to more than enough trouble.
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in on.
All right, then. I appreciate it.
There's no time to lose.
No.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first. It'll make it easier to move around.
Wait, we can do that?
Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine and even shared a few methods for waterproofing buildings. The principle behind it is, not important. Just unlock the mechanisms in the order I tell you.
Show no mercy! Shah! Rise like smoke! Ready?
Yeah, when this thing appears, I'll try talking, but more than likely, they've already been driven to madness.
In that case, Paimon better find a hut.
If a fight does break out, I should...
Understood. All right, I need quiet. Wandering spirits, drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past and return to us. Let resentment recognize resentment. Let vile entities be drawn together. And in this place, take form once more.
What now? Is that it? This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? It's like there's no logic to speak of. Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Watch out!
Hey, you! Or whoever's inside of you. I need you to listen to me. I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Hélène Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. You just need to work with me here.
Cicerone!
Shh. Looks like talking this out is all right. Plan B. Time to... You're cursing out the wrong person. I didn't even know them. I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion. Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls. Is it over? Yep, told you it'd be a piece of cake.
How did you do that back there?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot of resentment, and that's what you get. All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth, allowing them to be accepted by the current rules of the world. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers. So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that. It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying nature. That meant... never mind. Judging by all the blank stares, I'm guessing you don't actually care.
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Point is, it was super impressive. You really are amazing, Sandrone.
You're just realizing that now. Ahem. Enough about... We should get going. I'll go reset the mechanism.
Je ne vous laisserai pas le refaire.
Well, that's one old mess for the books. Glad to have that over and done with. Feels nice to do a good deed every once in a while.
You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry too.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough. Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back to bite you.
Well, where to next? Back to the ship?
Yeah, your personal business, the Narcitsan thing, it's all resolved. That means everyone's gonna be so happy you're back.
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before, but... yeah, I really have missed everyone. Columbina's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the years. She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Sandrone? Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why? Sandrone?
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
pourquoi j'ai changé la phrase de sécurité.
C'est pas vrai, tu en as toujours une mère. C'est obligatoire.
Ne vous créez pas de confusion. Je ne suis pas la vraie collection. C'est une phrase que
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location after I explicitly told you to stop doing that.
And scene! Bravo! Bravo! We got it! This is exactly the ending I was hoping for.
Je vous comprends, vous savez. Et je serai éternellement triste que ça n'ait pas été.
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished. And then the next second you were back hugging this, new friend here.
That was all on camera?
Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so. Yeah.
Hold on. This must be...
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just so happy. Plus, the film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone. Sandrone?
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second? Columbina!
As expected. Going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy...
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too. The ending seemed to be received.
I can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone!
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. Besides, the film I'm in is going to be... What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time around.
Well, artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared yourself for this the minute you changed the script.
True.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina Award?
Come on, don't gloat.
I won't. Our crew winning the Farina Award was a team at costume design, script adaptation. Ooh, and the practical effects were so realistic. The flames and...
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals. Who knew they'd serve another
But it turned out amazing! Really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life. Fontaine's film industry is...
Which film did you vote for, Silali?
Isn't it obvious? Great Detective Herlock, of course! That's the whole reason I'm here! You all should be proud, though.
A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film, too. Longing and loss, searching for something even after it's gone. It's a film that makes you think about life and how important it is to explore those themes.
Well, that is what the art of storytelling is for.
Watching a film with friends is so much fun!
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later then. We're all old. How about the week? That's perfect.
Friends and family are more than welcome to.
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I'll bring over some refreshments in a bit. I just have one more stop to make first.
Can I come?
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
Il y a 5 ans, la première fusée coréenne d'exploration lunaire, Nareo, était lancée. Entraînant la perte tragique de 3 astronautes.
Pick up the pace. Et voici les 3 astronautes qui embarqueront pour ce voyage.
Je rêvais de devenir astronaute depuis des années. C'est donc un honneur de partir en mission. Sans prénom, je le choisirai en regardant la Terre quand je serai sur la Lune. Ça a été difficile. J'ai toujours réussi à tout surmonter grâce au soutien de ma famille. Cette peluche, c'est mon fils qui me l'a donnée. Il m'a dit que ce petit gars me protégerait. J'ai suivi un entraînement intensif pendant ma carrière au sein des SEALs, mais je suis un débutant en tant que pilote. Le sacrifice des membres de l'équipage de Nareo n'aura pas été vain. En menant à terme cette mission, nous leur rendrons hommage.
Pendant 20 mois, Lee, Shaw et Wang ont enduré
800
heures d'un entraînement épuisé. Ils sont maintenant prêts à devenir la seconde après les États-Unis à marcher sur la Lune.
Quand c'est toute la Terre qui a tremblé lorsque notre vaisseau spatial Burio a décollé.
Burio est le 2e vaisseau habité, créé avec la technologie coréenne. On espère qu'ils atteindront la Lune sains
Nous sommes en décembre 2029 et nous nous élançons une nouvelle fois vers la Lune. Rien ne nous
天光一样。
Alerte,
How tiresome.
Well-behaved little fish swim. It really is a beaut. That's why our aquarium's so popular. If only they were this well-behaved in open waters. And then, people could dive down. Anyway, thanks to your help, I've got to the bottom over the years. There have been plenty of shipwrecks, and even some absolute scoundrels illegally dumping a huge amount of man-made junk has sunk to the seabed, piling up and destroying natural habitats. It's this that's caused the fish to become increasingly aggressive. Apparently, a group of divers has already accepted a commission to clean up the junk. But it looks like I'll have to give them a polite kick up the backside and ask them to pick up the pace. Yes. In the meantime, let's continue our work by bringing in as many aggressive little fish as possible to help them relax and recuperate. Isolating the patients from their harmful environment is an important step on the road to recovery. Got it! Just leave it to us! We'll keep our eyes peeled for new patients!
La 2033 est stable. Un avertissement de la panne. Surcharge H. Pourquoi la valve de contrôle de la ligne auxiliaire est fermée? Je me rappelle pas l'avoir fermée. Le champ des erreurs du système s'est encore élargi. Les étapes 114 du manuel sont numérées. Une autre pile à combustible H1 vient de lâcher. Dysfonctionnement de la H2 en pleine phase de réparation. On risque d'avoir un problème parce que le régulateur de température ne peut pas être réinitialisé avec tous les modes. Le plus gros problème, c'est que les avertissements de la machine...
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Si vous inquiétez, si jamais ça tourne mal, je peux toujours retourner vos paroles. Je serai mieux aux affaires étrangères que la tête de la science et de la technologie. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? La communication a été rétablie. Exactement comme prévu. Ils se rapprochent de l'orbite. Monsieur, est-ce qu'ils ont l'autorisation de sortir comme ça du vaisseau? À l'attention de tout le département. Une fois le réseau stabilisé, sauvegardez toutes les données et réévaluer l'accès à distance, la puissance, la pression et le système. Et rapidement. Oui, chef. Je vais vous dire, répétez de ne pas sortir du vaisseau. Maintenant, il y a aussi les règles de 0. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Que quelqu'un m'explique ce qu'il y a. Et le commandant Lee alors? vient de rétablir la com. On a récupéré la justice. Comment ça? Ici le directeur de la...
Bon, ça va. Vous savez bien.
1000 kilomètres au-dessus de la mer. On a été frappé par le vent solaire. L'alimentation du module de commande, ainsi que celle de l'atterrisseur ont été coupées. Le commandant Guisson Louin a effectué une VDA pour préparer les antennes de communication. Mais après la date en Chine, il s'est rendu compte qu'il y avait des problèmes sur le propulseur. La puissance de la chambre de décompression a diminué. La pression a augmenté.
On vient de perdre le signal vital du commandant Lee.
Et c'est en s'approchant de lui pour le secourir que le capitaine Lee a été frappé. Je suis le seul encore en vie. Je suis désolé. Sincèrement désolé. Nous nous retrouverons après notre réunion d'urgence et en attendant, veuillez
Take a break?
Il est actuellement impossible pour nous d'obtenir de l'aide de la part de la NASA. Mais il y a actuellement une station spatiale américaine qui est en orbite autour de la Lune, non? Il se trouve que ce n'est pas si simple. L'espace n'est pas
Merde.
Rio, vous pouvez procéder. Séparation. 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 Le dernier modèle d'étalonnage se situe dans la fourchette de définition. Et le test de séparation a été un succès. La conception de l'isolation est également tout ce fléchage correspond au modèle.
Pick up the pace.
Oh, voici mon fils.
fonctionnalités de Lunar Gateway, y compris la manœuvre, sont revenues à la normale sauf le bras robotique. Et bien sûr, l'utilisation du
Je suppose qu'aucune proposition n'est suffisamment intéressante pour justifier le futur de la NASA. Dites-moi, le superviseur général de la construction de l'appareil, c'était bien Frank Xéno, n'est-ce pas? Les informations sur la pile des
signal et des coordonnées, la pluie de météores s'apprête à s'abattre sur Wang.
Sarah, demande notre trajectoire. C'est un impact de la pluie de météores.
Vous avez fait les tests.
Come on, keep up. Huh. Take a break. Pick up the pace.
L'atterrisseur vient d'atteindre l'orbite. Coupez la propulsion. Rapport sur le vaisseau spatial. Horizon 4 mètres. Vertical 46.
Pick up the pace.
Les coordonnées de ce point ont été envoyées dans le module de commande.
Manoeuvre de commande par l'étape TPI. Position d'amarrage. Position d'amarrage.
How tiresome. Hm.
C'est parti. On a accès à distance au module de commande. Le système d'accès à distance fonctionne nominalement. Le programme de rendez-vous fonctionne nominalement. Lancement de la séquence d'amarrage. Donc c'est bon. On a maintenant aligné le théâtre.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace. Hm.
Capture soft initialisé.
D'une crise cardiaque, non?
Je suis vraiment désolée.
Allons sauver quelqu'un pour de vrai. Où ça?